Hi, my name is Brent, and I'm a music and voice teacher. And today I'm going to be reacting to Disturbed's cover of the song The Sound of Silence. Now, I know that Disturbed is a metal band, a heavy metal band, hard rock band, and The Sound of Silence is like this classic um like ballad, you know. So I'm kind of intrigued what they're gonna do with this song. So let's get right into it.
Please welcome Disturbed!
Hello, darkness, my old
First note's a bit shaky, but that's fine.
I've come to talk with you again because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
All right, so we're still at the first minute, but um he's already he's done a very great job in setting up the mood with his first it's just him, the keyboard and the piano, so it sounds very personal, very sentimental, you know. And his low notes are so full of tone. They're not weak of silence or airy like this. They're also not he's also not trying so hard to like get them out of silence. Right, he's not pushing down of silence. And yeah, okay. So let's continue and let's see where this goes.
In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light that
Nice.
split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw
Singing up the octave now.
10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs.
Nice.
And voices never shared. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence.
Okay, so now he's singing up the octave, but even if he's like literally an octave higher, his tone is still very gentle. It's still very, it still has that same sentimental feeling as like the first minute. And how he's doing that is by thinning out his voice very effectively, very, very nicely. Let's continue. So far, everything has been like great, both musically and technically, so far. And also, notice when he inhales, he doesn't raise his shoulders like, okay, doesn't breathe like this. He breathes like this. Okay, so I think we all know where the air goes. on that one. Just a few observations. Let's continue. I'm loving it so far, by the way.
Fools say that you do not know. Silence
Nice
like
vowels,
a
too.
cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. Take my arms and I might
There's the grit.
teach you.
Alright, okay.
But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells
Loving the
of
orchestra.
silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign lashed out its warning. And the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, whispered in the sound of silence.
What? Just gonna cut off the applause like that? A lot of stuff happened like on the second half, which is like so emotionally intense, by the way. During those like I think last two verses, he gave us two different levels of distortion. Right? And with the last one, he cranked it up to an 11, and if he went any further, he would be screaming or growling. But like the most impressive part is that last belt, that last note, which was suddenly so clean, so pure, so bright. No, that was unexpected. I was expecting the last note to be like also like gritty and intense, like "Stir the sound," but it wasn't. But it wasn't. It was very clean. Sound. That was after around like 2 minutes of gritty singing. Amazing, amazing. He didn't also like produce distortion until the song called for it, right? Because he was just singing the same notes, so he needed something to make each verse more intense than the last, and of course. He can't go any higher. He can't change the notes quite a bit because, like, it's not a show-off song. It's not a song you sing to show off. That's performance, and even the original, I think. So, what he did instead was call out distortion. His distortion, and also his ability to call out distortion like that, and his ability to sing very well without it just tells that he knows what he's doing. He's not just singing for the sake of it. He knows how to use his body to sing. Okay, and also one of the most obvious signs of that one was his posture when he's singing. He's belting out these high notes, these jumps, but he's still like this, you know. He didn't reach for the notes. He didn't reach for his notes. Technique aside, that was a very effective and emotionally charged performance. Like, I guess that's like the end goal, you know, of learning these techniques of how to use your diaphragm, of how to space, proper posture, whatever. yeah, right. The end goal is to be able to use your technique as tools in order to present your performance, in order to allow your performance to speak, in order to allow your voice to communicate with the audience, right? And like that's the end goal of singing or any art, actually. Because art aims to communicate with people. And also props to the orchestra behind him, which I think included his band members in there. I think the timpanist was their drummer. The orchestra just made everything so much better. I don't normally like listen to Disturbed for fun, but after this performance, I think I should. I now feel like I'm missing out on a lot. What do you guys think? Should I listen to more Disturbed and maybe react to some of their songs? Let me know. So if you liked the video, please click the like button down below, and for more reactions and covers and other music related stuff, please click the subscribe button down below. And see you next time.